everybody. Peace be with you. My reflection for this week is entitled Hierarchy of Worth, When Compassion Becomes Selective. And the scripture for this week's meditation is Psalm 145:9, and I'm pulling from the NIV this week, and it is, "The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made." So let's take a breath and center ourselves. What I want to share with you this week is, in nearly every Christian tradition, we affirm that God shows no partiality. We preach that all are equal before the Lord, that his love does not rank or diminish. And yet, when it comes to how we treat God's creatures, especially animals, many of us preach compassion while living out of a hierarchy of worth. In practice, we often divide the world something like this: humans at the top, pets next, beloved and protected, wildlife, admired from afar, but still other, captive creatures, such as those imprisoned in aquariums, zoos, or circuses. We pay to admire and objectify them. And then there's the creatures that are killed and sold to their flesh or sold to us. For the purpose of this, I will refer to them as farmed animals, although that's not my first choice in words. And these creatures are invisible, they're expendable, and they're completely, by the majority of us, forgotten. This is not biblical compassion, but cultural conditioning. Scripture plainly and clearly tells us the Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. Not some, not only the useful, not only if they entertain us, not only with voices which we understand. He has compassion on all. All. If the Lord is good to all that he has made, how can we justify drawing lines where God has drawn none? Many clergy passionately advocate for human dignity, and rightly so. But when that passion excludes animals, it becomes partial love. It becomes an inconsistent justice, a divided gospel. When our compassion becomes selective, we unintentionally bless systems of cruelty. We reinforce the lie that some lives matter less, not because God said so, but because it's convenient for us to believe. Let us be clear. Selective compassion is not compassion. It is favoritism dressed in theology. Ethical veganism challenges that hierarchy. It is not about loving animals more than people. It is about refusing to love some while harming others. It is about restoring moral wholeness, aligning our practices with a God who is good to all. Let us be shepherds who reflect the love of the Good Shepherd, one who leaves the 99 for one, even when the one is not a person, but a creature. And let us teach one another that compassion was never meant to be portioned out like rations. It was meant, and it is meant, to overflow in abundance. So, on the page, you will also find the key takeaways. the heart questions, the journaling prompt, and this week's action steps. Now, let us close in prayer. God of mercy and life, help me live in a way that reflects your love to all creation. Peace be with you.